What's going on, YouTube? Derk here. Got another battle for you guys here today. I'm going to be using a stall-based team that is kind of based around forcing people to switch either with status effects or with Dragon Tail. For anyone wanting to try these teams out, all of the natures, the EVs, the moves, everything will be in the video. I pretty much put it in there for you guys. If you want to give this team a try, you can just copy all that stuff and make the team and try it out and see how you like it. I'm going to go ahead and get into the match here. From team preview, I can see the opponent has a few things weak to stealth rocks, so I'm going to lead with Steelix here and make sure I get those up first turn. I know I can live a few earthquakes from this Gligar, so I'm just going to go for a Dragon Tail here, and luckily I get a Yanmega, which is the best thing I could have got off that Dragon Tail. He's just going to go for a U-turn to get out of there. I'm going to go for a Fire Fang, trying to kill it, but unfortunately he goes for the U-turn. Knowing there's nothing really this Gligar can do to me, I'm just going to go for the Dragon Tail again. But I get a Virizion, which is going to force me out because I know it can probably kill me with either Close Combat or Giga Drain. I know I can live either a Giga Drain or a Close Combat with Volbeat, so I'm going to switch in here. He actually goes for Close Combat, which is fine. I'm going to stand and use Confuse Ray, but he actually carries the Lumberry, which kind of sucks. He's going to go for Hidden Power. I guess I is predicting me to switch. I'm just going to stand and go for Confuse Ray again. He's going to switch out here while I go for the Thunder Wave. At this point, he's just going to flutter off Yanmega because there's not much I can do with it. Going back into Virizion here, I'm just going to put Confuse Ray back on it. And then proceed with a Thunder Wave. Because Parafusion is so strong, man. Prankster is such a good ability. Knowing there's not much this thing can do to me, I'm going to set up a substitute here. And this is like your worst nightmare. Anything with Prankster behind a substitute is like, you don't even want to be anywhere near it. It's the worst thing in the world to deal with. I'm just going to go ahead and confuse this Umbreon because they can be really annoying too. It's one of my favorite Pokemon, so I know the sets they run, and I know it can just sit there and stall forever. So I'm going to make sure and take this chance and make sure I lock it down. I'm going to go ahead and paralyze this Virizion right when it switches in again, and set up the Parafusion. It actually gets through both and lands a taunt, but I'm just going to go for a Seismic Toss anyway, so that's fine. This is what I was talking about. Once Volbeat gets behind the substitute, there's not much you can do to it. In between Parafusion and Seismic Toss, you're going to be constantly switching. And you're seeing that here, like he can't really do anything. He's trying to Wish Pass just to keep up. And I'm just doing damage either with Stealth Rocks or Seismic Toss. He's still trying to find a way around this substitute. He goes in the Gligar here. He can Roost, but the only attack he carries is Earthquake, I'm pretty sure, so I'm still going to be able to stall him with substitute. There's not really much I can do. I'm just going to keep going for the Seismic Toss here and set up the Confuse Ray. But he actually tossed me before I can go for the Paralyze. So I'm going to end up going for the Seismic Toss here again. He's finally going to be able to break that sub, which is great for them. He's going to switch to Kingdra here. I don't know if I can live a Waterfall or a Draco Meteor, so I'm going to switch into Milotic because I know I can live anything this thing decides to go for. Predicting the switch, I'm actually going to go for a Dragon Tail, which unfortunately gets Kingdra back here again. I'm just going to go for the Confuse Ray just because why not? There's not really anything this Kingdra can do to me. Predicting the switch again, I'm going to go for a Dragon Tail. This next Dragon Tail will put Weavile at a low enough HP where Stealth Rocks will just kill it off. Umbreon's going to go ahead and protect here just to get some HP back from leftovers. He's going to switch into Kingdra here while I go for the Confuse Ray. Again, there's not much this Kingdra can do to me, so I'm not really worried. He's going to go for the Draco Meteor. Almost does half. I'm just going to go for the Dragon Tail and get the kill here. He goes back into Umbreon here. I was actually predicting him to go for Protect again, so I just go for the Recover, but I could have actually killed Umbreon off there, which kind of sucks for me. It's good for him. He's going to go for the Wish when I miss a Dragon Tail. Now that Kingdra's out of the way, there's not really anything on his team that can touch Volbeat, so I'm just going to switch it in here and start setting up again. I'm not too worried about Umbreon at this point. I already have a plan for him using Cofagrigus and Curse. My main goal at this point is to get everything out of the way except for Umbreon. That way, when the time comes, he cannot switch out from the Curse. So I'm kind of just taking his team down slowly until only Umbreon's left. I got the Umbreon confused here. There's not really much he can do. I'm just gonna go for the Seismic Toss here. I actually go for the Thunder Wave here, thinking the Substitute would block it, but I guess Synchronize goes through Substitute. So that kind of sucks for me. I'm gonna switch out to my own Umbreon here because it carries Heal Bell. So I'm just gonna heal my Volbeat up from this point, which I guess that kind of sucks that I paralyzed myself. I did not know it went through Substitute like that. I mean, I guess that's good to know for future reference, right? I'm just gonna go ahead and set up my spikes at this point because why not? There's not really anything stopping me from doing it. He's gonna switch into Virizion here. I'm just gonna kill it off with a Sucker Punch. Now that I look at it, I'm not really sure why I decided to set up spikes here. I mean, Gligar is immune to them. Weavile is pretty much dead on entry, so... And I already planned on killing Umbreon with Curse, so... I kinda derped and wasted a few turns here. My bad, guys, sorry. At this point, Cacturn's pretty much done his job, setting up spikes that were not needed, and I was just being dumb at the time. Bringing in Cofagrigus here, just a Toxic Gligar. I missed the first one, unfortunately. I get the second one on. The main reason I wanted Toxic was just so it can't roost on me forever. I'm gonna go ahead and rest here because I need Cofagrigus for Umbreon. I need him full HP. I'm gonna go into my own Umbreon here just to Heal Bell to wake Cofagrigus back up. So at this point, I'm kinda just waiting for this Gligar to die. But he's gonna go for the Roost. So I'm just gonna go for the Foul Play just to kinda speed this up a little bit. I'm not really sure why you're going for the Roost. You're Toxic, you're not going to be stalling anything out. And here, finally, he's going to die to Toxic. Finally, Gligar is going to go down here, which is good. Now that Gligar is out of the way, the only thing really left is this Umbreon. And I can take it down with Cofagrigus and Curse. So from this point, it's pretty much going to be a good game. It was a kind of long game, but it was a good one. This is a new channel. This is actually my second video. Likes, comments, and subscribers would be amazing. Thank you guys. If you want to leave comments about Pokemon you would like to see in teams, that would be great, because I like building random weird teams that probably no one would ever think of or would ever actually use competitively. Those are like my favorite teams I like to make and see. So if you want to leave comments about Pokemon you would like to see in that way, that'd be great. Thanks for watching.